questions to ask throughout a campaign with the confidence rising. I told JC, Nate and Rich that good times are coming, no need for deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along to the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South stay flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
What's happening, everybody? What's happening? This is the QPR match reaction. Obviously, we had the game yesterday afternoon. Big up to Nate for covering the watch along. Listen, the interaction looked crazy. How was it for you, bro?
It felt kind of weird, but I liked it at the same time. I was enjoying the interactions of it. You know, got to talk to a few people, so it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, we're back, people. We're shaking off our preseason cobwebs, trying to get the muscles back to full fitness, and before you know it, we'll be back ready for the Arsenal game. But we got to talk about that little game in West London yesterday because, bro, I'm not lying. I was thinking we could have put our first team in Australia and played the kids and won this game. These men are dead food, bro.
Listen, the fact that they didn't fill the stadium, and that's the last game before. I'm sure the season starts next week.
They play Blackburn next Saturday coming.
So that's an issue in itself. And then it was literally alive. We thought Emirates was bad. I can categorically say now, Loftus Road is the quietest stadium I've ever been to. I think all they did was clap. No word of a lie.
Yeah, I mean, from what I could get, like I'm seeing hella empty sections in the ground. Okay, it's a pre-season game, fair enough, but like surely for your last pre-season game, you'd bare minimum get 16, 18,000. Nah, there was 8,000 there. Bruv, you'd see more people at Sainsbury's.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly couldn't believe it. But as you said, yeah, we could have easily filled the under 18s.
Can we play them every week? Can we play them every week?
I'm saying it right now. They could get relegated. If they play like that, they'll get relegated. Mm-hmm. They were bad. But let's go through the agenda before we drop the link for people who have their say as well.
Yeah, let's do it. So, there it is there. So we'll go with the lineups first. And there's one player in particular I want to shout out. One of our own. He had nothing to do all game bar one solid save, Joe Whitworth. The kid's cold. Him and Owen Goodman, these are two lads to look out for.
Goodman as well.
Obviously, Rich, it is pre-season, so we have to kind of temper expectations and ceilings for young players. But if this is what we're working with in the 23s and the 18s, mate, Bond signing goalkeepers from next club in Azerbaijan and Tajikistan and Kazakhstan from within, bruv, because these guys are good.
Yeah.
You know, we're not playing some little man team from the back arse of Wales. We played a championship outfit. Now, admittedly, they were playing like an outfit from the back arse of Wales, but you know what I'm saying? The level of quality was a good test for these young lads.
It was. And you know what I was really impressed with Whitworth? It was his dominance with crosses. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's just composure as well. Like, calm. He was calm, always speaking to Gay and Ferguson, just like, listen, guys, we're cool. You know, everything's cool, don't worry and stuff.
In control, right?
Yeah.
He was in control. He knew what he was doing. No more Wayne Hennessy wet the bed settings.
We've come a long way. We have come a long way. You know what was another interesting aspect regarding the lineup? It was Ferguson still playing centre back.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Because obviously seeing Tompkins in the starting lineup, I was like, oh, maybe we get to see Ferguson at right back. Let's see how he gets on there. Oh.
He switched.
Yeah.
But in fairness to Tompkins, for a man of his age, he held it down.
He played well.
Like,
he played very well, yeah.
You know, now admittedly QPR offered nothing down their left-hand side for the majority of the game, but the brief flashes that they got towards the penalty area, Tompkins was like, "You shall not pass like Gandalf." He was having none of it. He was like, "Nope, Denied. He's like a bouncer at a nightclub, brother. Yeah, not tonight, lads. On you go. Not tonight.
It ain't happening, 100%. And it just makes me wonder now then if Ferguson's now our third choice centre back.
Well, I don't even think he's third choice because Chris Richards is pretty much set to be announced. So
yeah,
you know,
I wonder if he's going to go right back.
I don't think so because I think Vieira wants that settled back three. So it probably I could be wrong. You never know. Like Vieira has to put a spanner in the works, obviously. So it's hard to sell. But sorry, people were kind of ignoring the comments here for a sec. Big up to Louis. Big up to Nippon, always showing support. How you doing, Nippon? Probably a little bit stressed after last night's lubrication because Chelsea got 42 spliffs. Alan Cedric says, I thought we won at Cantor yesterday. I don't think we did, Alan. It was light work. Winning at a Cantor is 4, 5, 6, 7. We took it easy. We were like, you know what? 3 is enough. Big up to Rich and Nate. Thank you very much, Nippon. Big up to Luca. Nippon says, please beat the scum on the first game. We ain't played Brighton first game. Hold up a minute. I wish we were. And big up to Louis as always. Big up to you, mate. How you doing? I said, did you see Elise was in the away end? Yeah.
He,
away end.
He weren't too far from where we were sitting and such. Yeah. So weren't too far at all.
Apparently he's offered to Newcastle if you believe the doom and gloomers on Twitter. I'm sick of Palace Twitter, you know. Oh, well, he says not in the squad. He's going to Newcastle. We're going to lose. Help. Just help. Seriously. Like, he's injured.
Yeah. The meltdown's mad.
And bear in mind, there's not been one solitary bid from Newcastle for him. If they want him and they're going to offer us crazy money, take it and swipe it and take it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be silly with it and be like, oh, no, we don't want the money. Are you mad? We swiped United for 50 million for Wan-Bissaka. Come on now. We like taxing people crazy money for our players.
Yeah. Absolutely spot on.
We got to Sean. He says, LOL, I want us to beat Arsenal and bring them back to reality. You know what it is, Sean? Let them talk. Because, they played Brentford first game last season, thought there was going to be an easy job. It wasn't quite an easy job. But we shall see. We got to the UK Pat. We'll put the link in shortly. Just bear with us there while we get the stream set up. Big up to Wayne. All right, lads, how's you even going? Going good, mate. How's yours? We got to the Essex Eagle, the one and only. Up to you, Geezer. This is the first time ever as a Palace fan I've watched big teams. I've never been scared of them.
Yeah, I've reckoned it's a big team. It hasn't actually been that bad.
Yeah. Big up to Luke. It's good to see Richard again yesterday. Onwards and upwards for the season. Absolutely, mate. No, Alan, I know what you're saying, but like, let's be real. Championship quality QPR look dead food. Like, I know what you're saying, Alan, but you know, we shouldn't have to try harder at QPR. They're dead. Terrible. Good to hear that you're not bad. Awesome. Sorry, Rich, we got a little bit distracted, but yeah. But you know what? Nathan Ferguson had a solid game at centre back from what I saw. Now, obviously, I was waiting for Steve to tweet, oh, he's injured, and watch the meltdown from Sean, because, mate, the meltdown is quick.
Sean, just word on advice. Will Steve stop biting? It's just too easy. It's like he throws it out there and Sean has to respond. It's like, no, let Steve do what he's doing.
Just let him have his fun. Let him have his fun. Like, even I've got to learn how not to bite. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But yeah, I thought lineup was fairly strong. And what can I say? You know, it was the best team we could field because half our squad are still coming back from the far side of the world. But let's talk about our next point, Eze's goal. Now, obviously, ex-QPR player, first time back at Loftus Road. And I won't lie, it's pretty classy of him not to celebrate because obviously he does remember that QPR were the team that really gave him his push in professional football. He got around all the other London clubs at academy level and was rejected. A lot like a certain player that we used to have back in the 90s who got rejected by our friends on the South Coast. How did that work out?
How did that work out indeed?
Didn't he go play for England? We wanted to play for England and titles and that, but so some clubs are better suited to get actual good players through the door. And others just hire Lewis Dunk as a player. So there's levels to this game. But Eze's goal, well taken.
Beauty.
Really, really enjoyable to see him on the pitch with a smile on his face. And he does what he does. I mean, look, people are saying, oh, we need Gallagher back. Gallagher was the interim Eze replacement.
Yeah.
A fully fit Eze with a full pre-season, we might get our Eze back. And when we do, not if we do, it's going to be Gallagher who? I have no knowledge of this person. Don't get me wrong. I'd love Gallagher coming back. But if you had to offer me Doucoure and Eze, oh, mate, I want the two of them rather than just Gallagher. But we'll get into that.
It was a great strike, and as you're saying about his classiness, like before the game, he went round and they were signing autographs for the QPR fans and so on and so forth. So they definitely appreciated everything that he had done for them and stuff. But him and Doucoure, oh my days! I know Doucoure is the next point, but
no, Wilf's the next point. But yeah, Doucoure is just cold, bro.
Cold. Oh, yeah, sorry, Wilf is the next point, but yeah, Eze just spraying the ball, 1-2s, popping it, bouncing it, great strike as well. A lot of people say, "Oh, but the keeper's been being at the near post." The keeper had no chance. So a beautiful finish, and yeah, so fair play to him for not celebrating. Like he obviously respects the keeper fans.
Absolutely. Let's talk about Zaha doing Zaha things. Because remember, we've said it countless times. When people boo him, you're asking to be punched. And Gillingham found that out big time. We want to touch on the Gillingham game very quickly. Why are Gillingham fans booing him? I don't get it, bro. Watford fans, fair enough. He's haunted their nightmares since 2013. Arsenal fans keep saying, let's swap Pepe for Zaha. What are you smoking?
The Gillingham one was weird. It was weird because it was almost like it was attention seeking.
Yeah, but Zaha's first goal, right? People are going to say, "Oh, it's a deflection. The keeper could have saved it." I'm like, deflection or no deflection. Take the keeper out of the question. You don't save those. That's Haaland, Mbappe, Messi, CR7, any of these, man. Twitter shuts down and goes on lockdown because it's Zaha. He won't score a goal like that in the Prem.
Norwich,
Swansea at home, Norwich City away, Hull City away. Yeah, Will's done this before, lads. Like he's no mug when it comes to scoring worldies. Bear in mind, he did a lovely roulette against Bournemouth. Do you remember that one? He said my man for one hot dog and another man for a Twix. They're going, where'd he go?
This is it. I mean, he's always going to silence his haters with what he does on the pitch, and I won't be surprised if he does end up staying with us, by the way, like after next season. I won't be surprised if he becomes our number 9. Patrick, he just loves what he offers up top.
Yeah, because look, you've got in Wilf and Wardy, right? We've got the last 2 parts of that promotion team. Yeah, I see the comment. I see it. Big up to Jay. How you doing, my brother? You good? If anybody's dying right now, bruv, I'd say it's you. You're drinking like an Irishman yesterday, apparently. What was I saying?
Wilf.
Yeah, like Wilf, yeah. Because Wilf and Wardy have been here since the promotion season. Admittedly, Wilf left and came back, but we've still got the very last piece of that team that's still at the club. Like Speroni left only a few years ago. So you're thinking, holy shit. Like normally when you come up and you evolve as a team, your promotion winning team is gone overnight. But we kept the nucleus of that team for a number of years because pretty much we had no other option to. So it's just good to see that players like Wilf are now rated by Vieira to the point where everyone else can see, do you know what? There's a plan. There's something in action where we know, right? Wilf is no longer the main man, but he's one of the main men. We've got Eze, Elise, Malcolm Ebiwe. We've got Ayew. I know people might slate Ayew, but look at the work rate he puts into the team.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, what goal scoring wise, Ayew isn't up there. But let's be fair. Look at it. He's doing what Andros Townsend used to do. Just not as it's just not as highly rated because Townsend scored worldie after worldie for us when he was at the club.
Yeah.
The level of quality we have in midfield, on the wings, and that Doucoure has leveled that, and Wilf. Like, you'd be mad to leave Palace at this point. I don't think we've ever looked this strong. Maybe in the Koppel era, from 84 to 91. Maybe that was the last time we looked proper, like solid. Admittedly, not with the same level of quality, but that kind of a good team. You know, where you had Mark Bright, Ian Wright, John Salako, Jeff Thomas, and the like. I'd say Alan Pardew, but mate, dead player. He's only remembered because of that Liverpool goal. That's it. But
yeah,
you look at the way we played yesterday, and yes, we played lower league opposition who looked every bit like a team that were nowhere ready for their first game.
Yeah, but honestly, that's what we should be doing: making lower league opposition look like lower league opposition. You know, I like the fact that we haven't taken our foot off the gas at all. You know, like just on Zaha, I see another 14, 15 goals. I honestly do see another 14, 15.
Well, he needs 17 to get to 100 goals for the club. So he's closing down on that fast. And let's be fair, like people might say, oh, he doesn't have the work rate. No, he doesn't have the end product. That was his best goal scoring season last season, mate. But okay, mate. Okay. You say that from your mum's basement. No worries, mate. No, but you know what these little wallads are like that. They're always talking from their mum's basement, bruv.
People always got something to say, you know, and Wolf just silence the haters from time to time. Like, so.
Sorry, we got AFC. We got the AFCB
fans. Big up, James.
How you doing, mate? You good? Big up to Solo. Big up yourself, brother. You good?
He's up to 14 subscribers himself. Yeah. Big up, James. Yeah. Got a lot of time for it.
Everybody subscribe to his channel. Let's help him get up the ladder.
Yeah, 100%.
And as the UK Pat said earlier, Wilf has to score 17 more to get to 100. But Wilf doing Wilf things. The penalty, let's be fair, Benteke didn't really need to do much because
it's a challenge.
It's brain dead. That's Jordan Knox level of brain dead, bruv. I'm thinking you can just tell this guy is not going to last long because it was at this moment he knew. He messed up. Big up to Henry in the cut. Henry, we're just going over Zaha's goals. The penalty was a Wilf penalty, wasn't it? Like I heard somebody, I think it was Kevin actually, was saying in the chat, "Oh, Wilf's penalties make me nervous." Yeah, I've seen some fairly awful penalty takers for Palace. Jason Punchin says hello.
Yeah. Has that one dropped yet?
No. Conor Gallagher's one knocked that one back into orbit.
Fair enough.
And once you're challenging, coming to the UK Pat, people want to see you in pain, bruv. I don't know if
this is all good. I'm the one that said it. I was going to do it. I got to take.
Listen, you know, the things we do. But point number 4 is our number 28, mate. Cold as ice.
Listen,
he is unreal. Bro.
Oh gosh, I saw him against Ipswich, and I was like, this guy's good. But to see him in the flesh, oh my days! Football looks so easy to him.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. He then dropped centre back. He went centre back, second half, and it was still too easy for him. You know, we've got an unbelievable midfielder there. You know. Honestly, Chet Doucoure is something else. He's special.
Dougie Friedman, all is forgiven. Whatever you did in the past, it's all forgiven, mate. It's all forgiven. Because, Rich, that graphic I sent you, right? When I seen that, I knew I had to bring it up because, bro, how is man spending 87 million euro on Harry Maguire? And we spent 88 million euro on Elise, Eze, Ebiwe, Doucoure, Mark Gurhey, Joachim Anderson, to name 6 out of, I think there was 8 players on the list. That's mad. Harry Maguire costs €1 million less than the players I just listed.
Yeah. Harry Maguire.
Fridge. Hot point fridge. But,
it is crazy.
But Sean's asking you, Rich, what would be a successful season for you?
Replicate next season and just be a bit more clinical, I would say.
9th to 12th is the bracket.
9th to 12th. I agree. And we can achieve that by just being clinical and not being brain dead in the 95th minute.
No more Benny Hill defending because, mate, if I'm doing these watch-alongs and I see Benny Hill defending, you're going to get some rants off me. You know what I'm saying? Remember I said last season, Vieira's not getting the rants because we have to give him time. Yeah. But this season, the mistake will be scrutinized now. It's not a case of, we're learning and we're getting used to it. Now it's, mate, come on. We're a year into this now. But in fairness, look, we'll get to that when we get there. Big up to Santiago in the cut. How you doing, Santi? You good?
Have you sent the chip over yet, Santi?
Rich is going to be dying at the Arsenal game.
This guy.
Gee, you're going to whip on the man, Jay. That's harsh. 27 till the laughter. Yo, people are watching quick, Rich. Do you think that's the end of buying this summer? Not quite. I think it depends on what business we still think we need. Like, preferably, I'd go in for a lone left back if need be to give cover for Tyrick Mitchell. But that's just me. We'll see how it fares.
Speaking of left back, Gyro did well.
Yeah, he did.
He played well there. So I wouldn't be mad if he was our backup, but I would like some cover.
Absolutely. Big up to Niall. How you doing, my friend?
Yes.
How would you want us to sign by the end of the window? As I said, a left back, but if we can't get that, I'd go with Gyro at left back. He pretty much held it down. And plus, we know for a fact Teo is going out on loan.
Yeah.
Make the draws from last season to wins. A couple of those draws needed to be wins. Like the game against Brighton at home, we should have won that one.
That pained.
But naturally, it pained. I mean, I didn't want to speak after it. You're lucky. You're lucky we weren't even to watch along for that one. Oh God! Big up to David. How you doing? Big up to the chairman. How you doing, chairman? How you doing? McNeil, yes or no? I'd prefer Cornet if I was going for a Burnley winger, but that's just my personal opinion.
The reason why I say yes is because he can play midfield too. And I think he just covers that base. But yeah, if it was solely for a winger, yeah, definitely Cornet.
UK Pat says left back, right back, and a centre attacking mid.
Okay.
Zara X says thoughts on Nathan Ferguson at centre back. Held it down. Did well. Didn't get injured. So there's that.
Yeah.
And Alan says we have 2 loan slots. Yes, we do. But I think we're trying to get away from that because we've been burnt with loan players before. Loftus-Cheek, Conor Gallagher, Patrick Bamford. Admittedly, Bamford was a disaster of a loan, but you get what I'm saying, people.
Yeah.
We loan players in, embrace them, and it's not really gone in our favour. So I kind of want to avoid loans if possible. But if we can loan a player in, I'm not against it. New centre mid and maybe a striker. Good evening to Jackie. Yep, we're all good, Jackie. Great to have you here. Neil says, yes, great. Jordan made a transfer weekly from the pool. Listen, the work never stops with JC. That's why we love him. We're part of the team.
We're making the channel global.
We're bringing eagle-eyed football to you. But let's quickly touch on the last couple of points before we open up the lines.
Yeah.
Is it me or do people hold pre-season way too close to heart? Like, I could have sworn United won the league when they beat our 23s the other day. Because I'm sat there thinking, I'm just happy that our youngsters got a run out.
Honestly.
Oh, we're winning the league. We're going to win it all. We're going to win the quadruple. What, the Europa League, the FA Cup, the League Cup, and the Prem? No, sir. Move away from that.
This is it. You know what it is? For me personally, I think there's been a lot of discussion as to the split squads. Obviously, vaccination rules and so on and so forth has played a massive part. But I've always seen that as a positive. Yes, we need to have our whole team play together, which I'm sure will happen against Montpellier. But look how many more players have had 60 minutes, 90 minutes than if we were all together. A lot of our youth wouldn't have had any minutes. So fitness-wise, I think it's definitely been beneficial, personally.
I mean, look, Rich, I said it to people. The people that want to see the youngsters get minutes in pre-season, you're getting what you want. We're seeing Akinwale, Raymond, Ola Adebayomi, Killian Phillips, Finn Mooney. All these young players are getting minutes coming in off the pitch, right?
Phillips has been brilliant, by the way.
Yeah, can I just say, League of Islands holding it down. Drogheda United big up them themselves. Even though Drogheda is a piece of S, because I've got Dundalk blood in me. We don't like Drogheda where my dad's from, so I got to get that little slight dig in there. Needless to say, though, Killian Phillips has been fantastic. He's been a great addition to the team. But hold on 1 second. Just going to quickly go back up here. Thoughts on Chris Richards?
Happy.
Another Dougie Freedman masterclass. I mean,
8 million.
You know, what can I say? It's Dougie Freedman doing Dougie things. Jackie's probably laughing at me, giving him impressions of any fans. It is what it is. David Lee says I wasn't one of them.
To be fair, David's a real one. He's a real one. He's cool.
I've heard that line before.
Maybe a realist. It's realist. Maybe a realist.
I don't know. Realist is one of the cool ones. Here's a B-Way, the new Zaha. He might just be because fam. Has anybody seen Fred? Because I think my man's still been sent for some donuts and a hot dog because he got sent, bro.
And it's so nice to hear Patrick Vieira say, listen, I'm not loaning you up.
Oh, mate, I was like, yo, if we get this kid in the Prem, yo, I'm not worried about Elise getting injured anymore. It's like, oh, no, we got Malcolm. It's cool. We got Malcolm. It's cool. We're good. Thoughts on Noah Watson? Another one to watch out.
He's been good, actually.
He's been very good.
Yeah.
I like it for him. He says, generally an average pre-season is better. You can see your problems as opposed to smashing teams 5-0. Listen, not too long ago, we got hammered 6-2 by Barnet. So pre-season isn't the be-all and end-all. But some people take it as if it's a league game. I mean, the draw with Leeds, I was like, it weren't a pen. But if that's a Prem game, I'd be furious.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's pre-season. It was a run out. The lads played well, and we move. Jackie says, I think the split squads worked out well for the players and for PV and the coaches to have a good look at everyone.
Yeah.
Exactly that, Jackie. You're spot on when you say that. 100%. Who starts in goal for Arsenal? Sod it.
I think it's VG, you know.
Could be VG.
I don't know how far Johnston's dealt with injury.
Butland's out for a little bit.
Butland's gone, yeah.
Yeah, where's Rabina here, man? Oh, he means Nicky. Yeah, Nicky's hiding away for a little bit, but he'll be on the channel soon. And Kevin says it's good to see the youngsters and the minimal injuries. Can ask for too much more out of pre-season. Exactly that. No injuries, no Benny Hill defending, no Jordan Much midfielding. All good on pre-season this season. Come on, people. All good. But if you want to jump in, the link is officially in the chat. There you go, people. You've called for it. Ask and ye shall receive. If you want to jump in and have your say, the lines are now open. But Rich, we'll just quickly touch on the last point, which was some of the youngsters. David Ozo.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Yo, where we find this brother from?
La. 17.
Jezrin Ratsaki needs to go out on loan.
He does.
Adaramola could do
I fear for Ratsaki, you know.
Yeah.
I really do fear for him. I fear he needs to get. I think he's just too lightweight. And now that Malcolm's come in and Malcolm's looking the part.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? In Jez's defense, he's actually been playing centre mid as well, which is another feather to his cap.
Yeah.
So fair play to him there.
Yeah.
But yeah, the youngsters have been brilliant.
UK Pat, what are you saying, mate?
Good.
Thoughts on the game yesterday?
To be honest, I was at the cinema at that time, but I saw the Wilf goal, and the guy just absolutely booted it, and the keeper had literal no chance. Had Wayne Hennessy saving.
He's muted himself again.
Yeah, listen. But no, it's a great finish. Top corner. The QPR keeper, I think it's
No keeper saving that. Luo Dieng, I think it is.
Yeah, what can I just please explain? I mean, in terms of like the guy trying to save it, his attempt in saving it was like Hennessy trying to save it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Sean says Maka is back and I'm happy. Listen, it's always good to see Maka on the pitch. The guy is evergreen rich. What's going on? But Jackie says I love the way some of the younger players really took their opportunities. Brilliant. PV has some thinking to do, plus good options. Look, that's what we've been wanting. This if you're somebody who wants to see the academy come through, we've wanted to see the young players come in and see, have we got anyone that we can say, do you know what? 1 or 2 more years, this guy could break through. Obviously, the hype was around Raksaki, Adaramola, or Malabu. But David Ozo, woo, kid's cold.
Did you remember David Malabu? Everyone was chanting his name. Now he's kind of under the radar now.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Because remember, you don't want to overhype youngsters too early in their career. Because bear in mind, we put a lot of pressure on homegrown players at Palace.
Absolutely.
Especially if they're fans of the club, like Whitworth and Wells Morrison are 2 key examples. If Wells Morrison had come on in the Millwall game in the FA Cup, the pressure on him would have been unreal because he knows what this game means. If you just come through the club, you know it's a derby. But when you're a fan, it's totally different. When you support the club, you're thinking, oh, crap, I have to actually play in the big one. You're not talking about no little game. You can't hide in the Millwall game. You can't hide when we play Brighton. You have to be on the pitch and be ready to go hammer and tongue.
Yeah.
He thinks Whitworth needs a loan. I wouldn't be against that, to be fair. But I like the look of him. Might see him break through if he can keep on that trajectory. And big up to Hazza, who says, hey, guys, how you doing, Hazza? Thank you for jumping in on the watch-along yesterday. Some of the comments had me dying yesterday.
Feel free to jump in, Hazza, if you want. Come on, have you say about yesterday's game.
Yeah, the link is there, people, if you want to jump in. But
Pat, who would you say is your man of the match yesterday?
To be honest, I would say by the goals, Wilf, but I don't really know because obviously I didn't see it. But to be honest, by the general people just typing in a website that I found after the game, I'd say Wilf because that goal, and also he in that game, bear in mind, we scored 3 goals as a team. He scored 2 of them and assisted Eze.
Yeah, he did. And there's no better time to get into to form and stuff, to go scoring form. He's honestly, I think 15 goals again, personally, for Wolf. And it will just be, and this is why I'm excited for next week's game, because we're going to see a full strength squad now with the likes of Mateta back, Edouard's going to be back.
Yeah, I'm going to that match. I'm going to the match. And
wicked.
To be honest, I can't wait to see Anderson and Doucoure because I feel like also Joachim and Doucoure, because I feel like both of them are great suppliers of the ball, and I feel like could get up the field when we're just doing Mourinho ball.
There it is. Hazza, welcome to the channel. How you doing, my guy?
Hey, and thank you for allowing me on here today.
No problem. What was your thoughts on yesterday's game?
Yeah, good performance from us. 3-0 is not a bad result against what's equal players. So, yeah, proud.
Is there anything that we might need to improve on, though, from what you saw?
I'm not too sure really. I've only seen the highlights, to be honest, and not the whole game. So, yeah, I saw the goals. They were brilliant. So, yeah, more of that would be great.
Absolutely. Nate, how about you? Was there anything that you feel like we could have improved on?
No, not really, because I mean the thing is, let's be real, QPR are championship quality. We saw that with the way they played. Bear in mind, that's their last pre-season friendly before they take on Blackburn next Saturday. If they play like that, mate, they're going to get flattened. They were dreadful from start to finish. And I'm there, and I'm sat there thinking, is it me or is this too easy? Do you know what I mean? Like, you expect it to be a little bit, do you know what I mean? You expect it to be a little bit more competitive. And there were a couple of questionable tackles going in during the game, but I just thought this is kind of dry. It's just it's like cracker bread, bruv. It's just hella dry. It's you're not looking forward to it. You're just like, yo, can we just cut this game now, please? Because this is just you want a preseason friendly to make you think, you know what, we are missing that creative midfielder. We are missing that ball playing fullback.
Yeah,
that game yesterday, I thought, mate, we're good. We know new additions don't hurt, but I was never looking at it going, oh my god, we're so screwed. We're gonna get absolutely destroyed by Arsenal. I'm thinking Arsenal have improved. We can see that from the signings they've made, but I think we can shock them when Doucoure absolutely flattens Martin Odegaard, because he's gonna steamroll through him. He's gonna put him firmly on his backside.
Can't wait. But obviously, I'm just on the back of what you're saying regarding it being quite boring. We tried to send Chance QPR's way, like just for them to react. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Which is crazy. Yes, Henry.
You all right?
All good.
Just quickly, David Lee says, what's happening with Wilf? This is his last season. Well, not that we know of. If he signs an extension, it won't be. And I don't see him leaving, really, because let's be fair, Man United are still clutching onto that. Oh, we'll get some money for Zaha. Not the money you were thinking of, because Arsenal and Everton wouldn't pay us the money we wanted. So it is.
I want those games that go on because they've been at the club 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't really think of a team that we could face for Wolf, but I still want it to happen. If it's 10 years, because that'll be depending if he stays in 2025.
Well, the testimonial for Wilf, it could be anybody he wants, really. So
yeah.
I'll
probably say Man United, but he didn't really have like much to do. Like, he didn't do much in United because he didn't have any game time.
He's got a bit of history with Man United, though.
Yeah. I mean, do you know what? No, perfect team for him to play, Watford, because they love him so much over there.
Oh, yeah, they absolutely adore him. They can't stop
love Wilf over there. Love Wilf.
Yeah, I believe that a statue is in progress outside the stadium.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But Joel Ward will get a testimonial at the end of the season, and let's be fair, if there's ever a man who does it, it is Joel Ward.
Can't think of a guy who deserves it more,
Portsmouth at home.
Yeah, that will be Portsmouth. 1 second there, mate. David Lee says that United don't deserve anything from the sale of Wilf. I mean, they gave us 50 million for Wan-Bissaka, and I'm still amazed that we pulled it off. And that's just Dougie doing Dougie things, isn't it?
This is it.
But Henry, we were talking about the split squad and how everybody's losing their mind over what was realistically a logical thing to do. But what have you made of the split squad? I think it's been a great idea.
The split squad?
Yeah, so we sent a load of youngsters over to Australia.
Oh, yeah, that
squad remained in England.
It's a little bit strange, but I'm not too bothered about it, to be honest. I think as long as the group is like still motivated and as long as Vieira's and the team are working together and all singing the same, from the same hymn sheet, I think that's all that matters going into the first game. And I think people make too much of pre-season. I don't really think it's majorly important in terms of results. So, but it is obviously nice to see Wolf bang in the odd screamer now and then. So,
yeah, but like I said earlier, Henry, it's what he does.
It is.
But apparently, he's got no end product. You know them ones. It's he's not done it at a big club. Big man, the big club that he signed for.
How many years have they been saying I've been saying that for like 4 years in a row now, or something like that.
Big up to RJ.
Product, but...
Sorry, Henry, one second. Big up to RJ. Says Crystal Palace are looking all right at the moment. Big up the bros in the comments. Yeah, big up yourself, RJ. Hope you're good.
RJ's Hanif.
Oh, yeah, big up Hanif. And David Lee says big up to Hanif.
Just quickly, Nick, sorry. Just as of a couple hours ago, regarding the crew, just mentioned Wan-Bissaka. So United are waiting for offers for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Crystal Palace have made contact regarding him, but there are no official negotiations to date.
An interesting one, really. I mean, what would you think of having him back?
Just a loan.
As a loan?
Yeah.
Rich. To be honest, I would want him on a loan to buy to the point where I do not want it to be that Ward has a 50-50 chance at being the starting right back in our level.
I think Ward is an absolute legend, obviously, and I think he's been with us since 5.
Hanif loves to troll. That is a quality comment, Hanif.
God.
Big up, mate. Big up. I love.
I want to know what drugs he's on there. Only loan with option to buy.
No, I don't even want. I want it as an option, not an obligation. I want us to decide whether or not we want to keep him.
That would be good, yeah.
Hey, James, how you doing? So, yeah, guys, James is a Bournemouth fan. He's just started up a new channel and such.
All right, mate.
And, as you'll probably be aware, James has special needs. Believe it's speech and such. So he tends to communicate through the private chat and stuff, and we kind of relay what he says and stuff. But he's a sound guy and stuff. You're up to 14 subscribers now, James. Awesome.
Yeah, big up, mate. Big up.
Big up. Let's get him up to at least 20.
Yeah,
let's get up to at least
drop
20.
him a subscribe. If you haven't already, drop him a subscribe while we're on stream, people. Let's get James' subscriber numbers up.
What's his what's the name of his channel so I can subscribe?
It's down there, AFCB Fan TV.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And James, copy it into the private link as well, and I'll put it in. I'll copy the link into the chat for you. And so yeah. What's there to talk? There's not much to talk about, is there?
Well, I have an idea about about the top 10, because it's weird when you think about it how this season, last just gone, I think we've played probably the best football since we got up in 2013. And in 14-15 was the only season we got the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
And for most of it, we were closer to relegation until Pardew came. And since that point, we haven't been able to make it. And I feel like with the signings we've made and the progress we've made under Vieira, we should be trying to get that top 10. And I feel like if we don't, it would kind of be a bit of a disappointment. So, not like a major setback, but yeah, that's just what I think.
Yeah. I wouldn't be too mad if we had anything from 9th to 12th. I think we need to. Yes, we were brilliant last season, but we made mistakes too. We
did, of course, yeah.
We need to not curb our expectations, because I think we should be aiming higher, but not get too angry if things don't immediately go away. We have got a drastically tough start.
Very tough. Yeah, very, very tough.
Very much so. I have it here in front of me. Arsenal, Liverpool, Villa, Man City, Brentford, and
Newcastle in our first 6.
Yeah. But,
it's not going to be easy, but you know what it is? We've had worse starts and worse finishes, and we've survived it. Obviously, you can't tell, but There are worse. Whoa. Hanif. What are you trying? Are you trying to incite a riot on the channel? Don't mention this man's name.
I'd rather jump out the window head first.
Pat, do not go do that.
Don't do that. But I'm hating this because you don't like that guy, bro. Don't like that guy.
No. Fair to say that him and Wilf would have a few issues to sort out as well.
Although I would take his free kick taking ability because he's insane.
That's a good comment from that Rob Carey there.
Yeah, 1 second there. Okay, yeah, nice one, mate. Well, so AFCB Fan TV has got a match reaction and call-in show on Monday. Be sure to jump in with him and give him some support. It'd be great for you to do that. Hazard, have you got 2 things open up here, mate? You can't have 2 open, mate, because we don't know which one you're on. Hold on here. So Lil Moira says, hey, how you doing? Nice to see
you. Yeah, we can hear you. He's got... Oh, no, where is it? I'm sure I've still got it here somewhere. There it is. It's gone.
Nippon.
Yeah, proper Nippon settings. But Rich, do you know what it is, right? I look at the games we played in Australia and Singapore, and I've said, all right, solid run out. We lost to Liverpool. No mean feat. It is what it is. It was only 2-0. Let's be real. Like we've held worse. Let's be fair. We've held worse.
When you look at the team we played for that game, I sort of knew we would lose.
I know, but Henry, do you know what I'm saying? Like you look at it and go, do you know what? Give the lads a run out. They're playing against the best of the best.
Yeah, of course. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It's just a run.
Don't take it to heart. Don't treat it like it's a league game.
I don't give one single care about pre-season, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I never have and I never will.
We were playing Remy Matthews second. I think we were. I'm not too sure. We were playing Remy Matthews second half. So
he's another one that's not ready. He's very shaky.
Time that
you can't blame Remy Matthews. Let's be fair. He
played for Palace.
He's pretty much just your bog standard third choice goalkeeper. He was never going to be amazing.
Did you see him in the Papa John's Trophy?
1 second, Pat. 1 second. He came from Sunderland, from League One. We kind of knew he was there to more or less just be that third choice on the bench. He's basically just there to make sure we have a third choice goalkeeper. I wouldn't really read too much into how poor he played because, let's be fair, he's not Butland, he's not Guaita, he's not Sam Johnston. Don't take it to heart, people, is what I would say. Sorry, Pat, go ahead.
He played against Sutton United in the Papa John's Trophy. And it was quite depressing, but like you said, it's literally just Remy Matthews and the third choice. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's not gonna play in the Prem or the Cup, so I'd be chilled if anybody's scared that he's gonna be anywhere near the first 11.
He won't even be anywhere near the first team, so I wouldn't read too much into it. Does Killian Phillips need a loan? 1 second, Henry, 1 second. Does Killian Phillips need a loan? Do we see a player there? I preferably would loan him out for this season because, again, you can look great in pre-season and come the league season starting, everything drops out because Jordan Much was a world beater in pre-season. When it came to the league, he was certified dead food. So, don't put too much pressure on the young lad's shoulders. He looks very promising from what we've seen. But like I say, people, when it's pre-season, just take it. I say, do you know what? There might be a player there, but a loan out wouldn't help him. Would help him, sorry. Adaramola, the same. Raksaki, the same. If they're going to make it, we need to see them do it away from the club's environment where we're not actively looking to see them play. If they're playing in League One and the Championship, we're going, do you know what? We need to watch this team. How's our player doing in this team? Is he getting minutes? Is he playing well? you've got to really look at it and go, okay, maybe not. Sorry, trying to get a couple of comments in here. Go ahead, Henry, while I'm looking through the comments there, mate.
Oh, no, I think I was just going to say that I would be surprised if I even saw Remy Matthews on the bench for Palace, like in the Premier League. So, but yeah, that's just pretty obvious anyway.
Patrick Vieira needs a right back now.
I think so.
But the question is, who do you go for then? Because everybody keeps saying about Max Aarons. Norwich would ask for way too much money. So it depends on who you want to go for. My man was Harry Maguire if he was homeless. Henry.
Wow, I've just been destroyed.
Well, that escalated quickly.
That's got to be a contender for comment of the stream.
Oh, for sure. And I have to get a flight with this guy for the Villa game. So, yeah, that should be interesting. AWB loan. Not really a fan of it, to be honest with you. I think kind of run its course, and the fact we got 50 million for him is just hilarious to me.
Thing is, if we loaned him, say if he did really well, like Conor Gallagher, he'd just end up going back to Man U, and then we wouldn't get him anyway. So
I'll tell you something for free. Man United don't want him.
I don't even want him, to be honest. I don't think he's all that good anymore.
Yeah. I suppose it depends on what you want, though. But they're saying Ward is 33. He might be 33, but he's been a mainstay over the decade we've been in the Premier League. I don't want to see him get disrespected because we don't do that over here.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, Julian Speroni was 40 when he left. Obviously, goalkeepers last a lot longer. But reality is, Ward was pivotal in that playoff final to get us into the Premier League. So definitely. I'm not hearing any Ward slander. I'm not saying you're slandering him, Lil Moira, but no, we're aware that Ward's getting on a bit. Klein's getting on a bit. Who knows? We might be getting right backs next summer, maybe January, maybe even this season. We don't know yet. 1 second. Kevin Benson says, any updates on Kouyaté?
Yeah.
Nope. And as far as I'm aware, he's gone. And quite frankly, Doucoure is everything we thought Kouyaté was going to be. So I'm happy to see Kouyaté go. I wish him well, but nah. Richards is Richards a backup centre back or a starter right back? I'd say more of a backup centre back, but if he wants to play starter right back, let's hope he has a good game.
If he could play right back, that would be very handy.
He can, but I think he's been brought in to play the third centre back role. But we'll see, Henry. We don't know just yet.
We'll see.
Back now, Ward. Martin says AWB wouldn't suit their system now because they actually tried to play football. He's a good player under pressure, but playing ball, my God, he is dreadful. He wasn't like that when he played for us. That's all I'm going to say on that. When he was coached, he was a good player.
Now we're a ball-playing side. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to work. I mean, I'll take him for his defensive attributes, 100%. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Lovely. Hazard, are you good now?
Just Rich, check your messages there.
Hi, can you all hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you. Yeah. What's
Cheers.
good, man?
Sorry about earlier. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, Hazard, don't put two devices in the. It gets a bit confusing as to which one you're on. It's like, which is there? It's all good, mate. It's all good.
Okay. Can I get kisses?
Yeah, Hazard, what did you want to say?
No, I love you.
I was gonna say about earlier about you guys talk about Wan-Bissaka, whether he's gonna come to us on loan or not, because Manchester United I think are looking to sell him or something like that. But quite frankly, I'm not sure if we need him because we've got other right back options like Ward, like Klein, and them two would most likely get dropped if he was going to come in, if Wan-Bissaka was going to come into us. So I'm not sure there.
I think it's about like those two getting on a bit. So like in the future, they'll need to be like in a couple of years down the line, there might need to be someone else coming in. But yeah, I think that for now, Ward and Klein can definitely do a job.
Well, I'm pretty sure Matty Klein still got £100 million in his pocket from when we played City. So I'm pretty sure Jack Grealish is still in his pocket somewhere.
Somewhere. You know what? Let's have a bit of fun.
Benteke going.
Let's construct our potential. I know it's early, but our potential starting lineup for
Arsenal.
Nice, stop it.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm just going to create a formation. Ready. And I guess we can go around and we'll pick a position each and stuff, and then we can debate it as we go along as well. And such. And this can include Chris Richards. I know it hasn't been made official, but he technically our player.
Vieira's basically confirmed it. It's just a matter of getting the visas and everything else sorted. So
yeah, it's like the Doucoure one, isn't it?
Yeah, but, you know.
Yeah, because media and stuff's been done, I believe. So
announce Doucoure. People, get a life. Go walk the dog. Go to the shops. Go sit in the park. Do something other than stay on Twitter all day. Some people have no life, Rich. Honestly. Then when it was announced, we want more signings. The media team can't win. I feel for them. I really do.
But that one did drag on pretty forever, though. To be honest, it was a bit frustrating.
Yeah. The reason for that is because obviously with the new Brexit laws, work permits are a lot harder to. Beforehand, football teams can get work visas and stuff easy, but with the new Brexit laws, unfortunately can't.
Yeah, I get the reason behind it. Yeah, it was just a bit frustrating.
Well, no, Brexit means Brexit, so
Brexit.
Cool. All right, let's form this. What our starting 11 will want to be for Arsenal. So what we'll do, we'll go round. Since I'm at the top, it's easy for me to see. Right. I would actually stick Sam Johnson in goal. I hope he's fit. I really hope he's fit. Get involved in the chat as well, guys. They need to update this. He's not at West Brom no more. Get involved in the chat. Are we happy with 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1?
4-3-3.
I think it will probably be 4-3-3, but obviously we'll.
Cool. Nate, right back.
Number 17, Nathaniel Klein, the Stockwell genius that he is. It's got to be Natty Klein.
Stockwell genius. Oh, he is from Stockwell. Yeah.
Well, he's not from Croydon, mate. Come on now, wake up.
Well, he isn't. No, but
UK Pat, right centre back.
Mark.
Right centre back.
Well, I'm within Joachim then. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he does when you play. To be fair,
I'm for Joachim and Mark. By the way.
Fair enough, but let's see if Henry agrees with you if he's going to chuck Chris Richards in there.
No, I've got the same back four, but I've got actually put Guaita in goal. I'm assuming you're going to put Mitchell at left back as well.
Well, let's see if Hazard picks him. I hope he does. Hazard, left back.
I would definitely say Mitchell. I mean, who else?
Yeah, we don't even have another left back. So
very good point. Very good point.
Apart from like Adelamola or someone, but he's too young.
He's going out on loan.
Yeah, he'll go on loan.
Yeah,
right. Let's see if he's actually on here. I hope he is. There he is.
Check the good.
Okay, don't sing that, please. No, less of that, Henry. You will get timed out. You do that again.
Nate, who's our other midfielder?
Boy, I'd say Hughesy because Macca's are getting on a bit, so I'd put Will Hughes in there. And then attacking mid kind of writes itself, really. Anybody doesn't say who I think what they should say, they're getting timed out. So be careful here, people.
Pat, no pressure.
Please. Eze.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Why have you come in here and chosen violence?
Oh my God, that is
Put
joke.
yourself in there for charity. What does that even mean?
In other words, you mean put you at centre back?
I'd be delighted with that. I play better than Maguire, that's for sure.
Oh,
Yeah, sure. Whilst you're at it, who's our left winger? Henry. Oh, has his? No, he's still there. Henry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's the left winger?
has he been nipped?
No, I think he's back.
It's got to be Wilf, hasn't it?
It is. I hope they changed this because I don't understand why it's still challenged. But anyway, and so where do we get to? Hazard,
Right wing.
right winger.
For me, I would probably pick Elise on the right wing.
I hope he's fit.
Is he fit?
Yeah,
that's
I
the
hope
thing.
he's fit.
Yeah, it's just
Could
gonna
be
be fit.
Edouard.
I think it'll be Ayew or Malcolm.
Ayew.
It's going to be Elise.
Yeah, I reckon Ayew.
Ayew.
I think Ayew starts. You know,
Good well do.
Up top.
There's only one man for the job.
Sorry, one person.
Mr. Boom Boom Boom.
Careful, you get Simbin. You know.
We might get timed out.
Sin Bin is hovering now. Careful.
There you go.
Yeah.
Any contentious ones here? I mean, obviously Henry said that you'd rather start.
I
VG.
put Parker in instead of Hughes, but then again, I don't know how fit he is. So, and obviously Hughes would definitely do a good job anyway. So that one is easily, you can pick either one there.
I agree.
I'd say Elise. I'd say Malcolm or Ayew for Elise because we don't know how fit Elise is.
Yeah, I mean, we all agree that Elise, we want him to start, but I don't think he's going to be fit. So
if he isn't fit, then Malcolm. I know Ayew's great, but I feel like Ayew's good for the last few minutes.
But if you remember the game against Arsenal last season, he did play very well at Celeste, and he scored as well.
Oh, they don't have any Championship players. Fantastic.
Rich, we might have to sin bin Sean here for Luke Plange. My God, he's gone brave. I mean, Plange is not decent, don't get me wrong, but that's a reach.
Right. I can't seem to find Malcolm on there, so let's stick Ayew there. Because I don't think Elise is going to be fit.
Why does it say Chanza next to Will?
I have no idea. It's the website. No idea. It's probably his middle name, to be fair. You know what? With the Hughesy one, I wouldn't be mad if we played Schlupp.
Oh yeah, Schlupp, of course.
To be honest, I'm not too sure about Schlupp because I feel like him. If we're like we are next, like last season, I mean, he wasn't the best of defenders when it came to, especially when it came at Arsenal away.
He's not really a defensive player.
What he does with carrying the ball is incredible.
Yeah. He can do bits with carrying the ball on his day.
100%. That's what I feel. But this will be there or thereabouts our starting lineup, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, it won't be far off at least.
No. I mean, obviously, if we do end up getting Aaron Wan-Bissaka on loan, then I think he goes straight into that right back. Right back.
Yeah. Schlupp is a shout, though, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably think that Schlupp would be more likely to play than Hughes.
Yeah, Hughes has gone down the pecking order.
Just because Hughes doesn't really get many starts.
No, but neither did Elise. I think Vieira will want to see more of his signings getting more minutes now. He worked with a lot of Roy's players last season and he benefited from it. Bear in mind, Luca was club captain, wasn't getting a sniff. And Obviously, Rich, remember I sent you that graphic where people were saying, "Oh, we lost so many games because Luka was on the pitch," but when he was subbed off, we went on to lose 50% of those games.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So
is his contract up next season?
I don't know. I don't think so. I know that Ward's is up, Klein's is up,
Wilf's is up as well.
Wolves is up, obviously.
So
We should give Wilf about 2 years, only to the point where 2 years is 2 years. See if how he is after 2 years. If he's if he's as good as he is in 2 years, then just carry on. But to be honest, I'm still like I feel like he's good now. I just think we should be wary, but I still think we should keep him until he's retired.
Rich,
Well,
Martin Strolling. Like I know Phillips has had a good preseason, but nah, he ain't putting Phillips in first game of the season, bro.
Hell no.
He'll be bedded in. He'll be bedded in.
Give him time. Give him a 1 year loan out to the championship.
Oops, someone else has jumped in. Hold on. Oh, it's James again. What's up?
no, get that guy out.
We've made it when we've got the trolls coming through.
At least we don't need Saudi Arabian investment to be good.
Plus, imagine that little old Palace has rattled a Newcastle fan.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Aren't they supposed to be like a big club or something?
He actively came and looked for our show. Look at that.
And the funny thing is, I like a lot of Newcastle fans.
Yeah, there are a lot of good Newcastle fans.
Like, big up to John Sinclair. We got a lot of love for John. Great channel give him. Be sure to subscribe to him. And okay, now this is quality trolling, to be fair.
Troll.
It is.
Yeah, we're being racist.
Bye-bye.
We can't see the color of your skin.
And he's gone. In fact, let me do it properly.
Good.
And he's gone.
Like the name of the Newcastle fan. Very interesting last name, actually, for a Newcastle fan. Very interesting last name.
Yeah. Hey! James has got up to 18. Come on, I'm sure we could do 2 more. Come on, live stream. Let's get 2 more. Awesome, James. And
no, Jackie, no. A team from Kent. They're not from South London. South London postcode, yes, but South London team, hell no. This man beef Gillingham. I'm not hearing it. So Rich, obviously, Malcolm, Dougie did that £1 million. I can't believe. I know Derby are in absolute financial pits, so they couldn't really refuse any offers. But he's cold. Like, has anybody seen Fred's ankles? Because I think Malcolm took them and kept them like a receiver. Like an old school game of Twister, bro.
Oops,
just down the road from me. No, you're cool. They're just down the road from me. Jackie, whatever you do, make sure you bleach your house regularly because there's too many train spotters near where you're living. Just be careful around that area. Too many people watching the trains coming out of London Bridge over there. It's mad.
100%. But no, listen, all in all, yesterday, great result. I think preseason's been a success.
Mm-hmm.
It can never be a failure preseason.
Yeah.
Preseason is preseason.
And you can tell Vieira does not want the standard to drop.
No, he's really going to go for it this year.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of has to. I mean, he was brought in to elevate the project that Steve Parish and Steve Friedman were looking to build in. Because remember, everybody was saying, under Roy, where's our club going? What's our identity? Where is our Palace and all that? And they were all valid points because watching Roy Hodgson and Palace, it was not enjoyable.
God, that season with the lockdown and that style of play, Jesus, That was just.
I know, yeah. Sometimes I can't take Nathan serious when he's got a haircut off Edward Scissorhands. Well, Martin, listen, my hair might be a bit of a state, but I can always do something about it. Same like we said for your boat race, mate. Unlucky. Anyway, moving on. Actually, let's talk about somebody. David Ozo, loan him out, give him some experience away from the club.
I think so, yeah.
Raksaki out on loan. If he doesn't make it out on loan, cut our losses, because the overhype of him is like Brandon Pierrick. Everybody was going, Brandon Pierrick a year ago. Brandon Pierrick this, Brandon Pierrick that, and knock off. So, but I'm looking forward to the new season. Obviously, Arsenal at home. London derby under the lights. Apparently, Arsenal are back. Apparently, it's different this time. I just like to point out their record against us lately is not looking good from an Arsenal perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention it because I don't wish to jinx us, but all I would say is that I'm fairly confident we can get a result. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy because Arsenal have made some very impressive signings. But as always, you know what it is with Palace. When nobody expects it, we put man in a spliff. And when we expect to beat someone, we get put in a spliff. So
100%.
Zero expectation, zero disappointment.
This is it.
Can I just point out as well that Fabio Vieira versus Patrick Vieira for the first time.
There's only one Vieira.
Jackie. Oh, she's going to get Tariq and them on us now. Yes, Jackie, I love that. That's
cool. A great one. I love that one.
Oh, and by the way, I am on Operation Wind Up Tie, and I'm going to make sure I document it as well. Because after the last time, I was too nice. I was like, because I just wanted my own peace of mind.
The man refused an interview.
Who did?
Yes, he did.
He does, yeah. It is what it is. Honestly, we've got so much promising talent in the academy right now. We need to send out our loan army into the Championship League One. Yeah, and that actually brings up a very good point because you got the likes of Teo who could be going to obviously Coventry.
And Jez to MK Dons.
Jez to MK Dons. But then Hannum has gone to Bromley.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a low, level loan, isn't it?
Yeah, but bear in mind, Henry, Luke Dreyer went to Bromley, so you can't read into it.
Yeah,
because,
what did he become?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, is that you can tell how good they are by the kind of level they're sent out on loan to.
Maybe, yeah.
See, the thing that the trap we fell into with players like Luke Dreyer was he's a fan, he's one of us, so he has to be good because he's one of us. And Sam Woods was the same. So this is why I'm saying to people, when people want to see your Wells Morrisons, your Whitworths, they're two examples that are Palace fans. Careful with the expectation.
100%.
Careful with the level that you set them to. Just let them play their game, and if they are good enough, they'll get their opportunity. If they're not, make some money off them and bring in the next crop.
Yeah. Because I do feel we've done so much better with our expectations as a fan base. Because I think we used to be screaming like murder, like, oh, why ain't this person playing? And stuff. We've definitely come a long way.
There's plenty of that going around.
I know there is, but
they're just the immature children that don't realize that football is a 90-minute game, and then you keep it moving.
Plus, with 5 subs this year as well.
Yeah,
it definitely helped because imagine Roy Hodgson with 5 subs. He'd make 3 of them in the 91st minute.
To make 3.
You know what it is? I think Roy Hodgson has a permanent ban from Subway. The man don't like subs, bro.
But the thing is, when he does make those
Subway in his life,
when he does make those subs, it'll be 4 defenders and a goalkeeper.
Yeah, and we're defending a 1-0 defeat.
And then after the game, we'll say that Benteke was good at defending corners.
Oh, help. Right. Okay, so we're gonna transition the show to a little bit more of a different vibe. So UK Pat and Hazard, thanks for joining us. We're gonna let you guys go. Is there anything else you want to add before we let you go?
Bye.
One at a time.
Go on, Hazza, you first.
Alright, yeah, nothing else. Just thanks for having me on here tonight. Cheers.
No
No worries, mate. Jump in anytime you want. UK Pat.
Thank you for everything. What are you turning into the stream as?
But basically, we're very close to wrapping up. But what we've decided is, especially with the platform that we have, we've got to be very careful regarding what we say at specific times of the day. I think you've heard of the watershed and stuff.
No.
So, all right. So basically, like, you probably won't ever hear any bad language and stuff before 9 p.m. on TV and stuff.
We're kind of similar here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a similar ethos where from whenever it's 8:30, 9 o'clock ish, it could go anywhere. And as a young person, we don't want to be responsible for anything you may hear.
Bear in mind, our names are on this, so we have to be careful what
We've got
we
to be
say,
very careful,
and we don't want to be, having people involved in stuff that could really get a lot of people in trouble. So look, you're more than welcome to come on during the daytime and have a chat with us, no problem. But we just have to move it a little bit more to a more mature audience later on in the evening.
We've had.
You're always welcome to jump in. There's no issue whatsoever.
Yeah, we've had a few instances in the past where we were like, "Oh, this is a bit dodgy here," and stuff. With other people that jumped on our stream. So it's just obviously safeguarding you and safeguarding the youth, especially. So,
do I have to leave?
At this present moment in time, that I would say yes, and such. So, just like I said, because of you're a young person, this as a school teacher as well, safeguarding is huge.
Yeah,
it's a huge thing, and it's something you'll probably get used to when you get older, and such. And like, what we don't want to happen is us get an email from YouTube saying that ABC or 1, 2, 3 happened in the presence of a young person, if that makes sense.
Because that can really put the channel into a bad position. So we're trying to protect you youngsters, because let's be fair, we don't want to be hearing that kind of language ourselves. So if we're saying it, it's better to not have you on the channel, because that way you're protected from that sort of thing.
Yeah,
we know that when you're on the channel, you've got a safe time to come on, and there's no issue whatsoever. You're more than welcome to come on anytime, mate. When we're doing match reactions, after 9 p.m., we have to lock it off and give the more mature end of the audience their time. But listen, you're more than welcome to jump on anytime you want. There's no problem.
What are you just going to carry on talking about Palace, or are you just going to talk about something else?
We're not sure yet, but we'll see where it goes. But by all means, interact in the comments. It's just on stream. We need to kind of keep people off.
Okay, I'll watch it still though.
Yeah. You're always welcome to
watch. We can't have youngsters on the stream after a certain point. It's just as a safety precaution for ourselves and yourselves.
Okay. All
right, UK Pat. Thanks for tuning in, mate.
Thank you, UK Pat. As always, big up. Take care.
The goat, Rich.
I'm the goat now.
No, Psych. You thought.
Your goat's terrible at predictions. Bye. Later. James, you made 20 subs. Hey, we did it, guys. We did it. Small steps.
21. I'm about to sub.
All right, 21 even. 21, like So Solid Crew.
Wicked. We're all here about promoting.
Yeah, because I'm about to sub, so that'll be 21.
Awesome.
100%.
Wicked. James has said here, Bournemouth versus Aston Villa, Saturday, 6th of August. Yes, so that's your first game.
Yeah, interesting with Bournemouth just coming back up, isn't it?
Like, I'm not gonna go too much about the kits because we're gonna do a stream on that next week. But I must say, Bournemouth's home kit is nice.
It's flames. It really is flames.
It is nice.
It's almost as good as our home kit, but not quite.
Oh, I need to message Martin. Hold on.
Oh, he hasn't quite.
I don't think he realizes. I don't think he realizes.
Why am I not seeing
Well, he does live in Navan, which is a bit like Mordor in the middle of Ireland. So Wi-Fi signal's a bit dodgy in Navan, mate. You know how it goes. Essex Eagle says, "What do you think of Brighton?"
Hey.
Swear yet, or
No. 9 minutes until
9 minutes. 9
all
minutes.
right?
That's why I said S or
Shocking.
ish. That's why we had that show called Talking Ish. Actually, Rich, while we're on the subject of new shows, the prediction show is coming up shortly. Actually,
Oh snap! Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
because the season's literally round the corner.
What on
Season's
here?
in 2
There's a
weeks.
prediction show on here.
Yeah, so basically, Henry, what we decided to do for this season is we put the stakes up for the 5 panelists on Eagle Eyed Football,
Okay.
right? So from game 1 to game 38, the 5 of us are going head to head against each other.
Ah, brilliant.
Whoever finishes bottom out of the 5 of us has to do a forfeit co-signed by the other 4 panelists.
Oh, that is spicy. Taste that. That is tasty.
Paranormal Punda! No!
Karen. Oh my god.
Oh, Martin's getting put in a spliff.
UK Pat, if you are still watching, this is the reason why.
This is why you have to get off the stream early. But Henry, so the way it's going to work is the 5 of us are going obviously head to head.
Yeah.
But we're also competing directly alongside the guests. So,
So I can compete.
no, you can join in. If you want to join the panel, you can join the panel. Rich can get the paperwork and sign it off. But what we're doing is if the guests finish bottom, the guest who finishes the last guest of the season, or the guest who scored the lowest points more so.
From the guests, yeah.
Yeah. But if one of us finishes bottom of the predictions league, they do the forfeit.
So basically, whoever finishes last does the forfeit.
Yep.
Okay.
And in terms of our predictions, if you don't get your predictions in before 12 p.m. on the first game of the season on a Saturday, so not including a Friday or a Monday game, if you don't get your predictions in on time, 0 points, done.
Right.
Yeah. So it's proper serious.
So if I was to send off my predictions, how would I do that?
So we're gonna
group chat.
Yeah.
Group chat. Okay.
We put it in the group chat. But if you don't get your predictions in 2 hours before the first game starts, your predictions are voided and you get a big fat 0 for the game week. So there's enough. So if you end up on 0 points, 0 points.
And it's an uphill battle. It is hard.
So it's the predictions for each game week.
Predictions for each game week, and then there'll be an Eagle-Eyed Football League table for the 6 of us, for yourself and the other 5 of us.
Okay.
And then there's the 6 of us as a group against the guests. So it's the channel against the guests, and then we have our own separate league. We've 2 leagues going.
Yeah, at the same time.
Internal league for the 6 of us, because you're going to join the team now after we get the paperwork done. And then it's Eagle-Eyed Football versus the guests. So if the guests finish below us, then we're good. If we finish below the guests, one of us has to do the forfeit.
I see, because the idea is you get us. So what's like the point system?
So 3 for a correct result and a correct score.
Yeah.
1 point for the outcome.
0 for neither. Yeah.
And nothing for the incorrect prediction.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll catch on to it quite quickly anyway. It's intense. And not only that, guys.
Luckily for JC, he actually can't have a handicap this year.
I'm actually quite used to predictions because I have a little competition with my friends that.
And we've got our Fantasy Premier League ready.
We got the FPL League as well ready.
So actually, let me join that as well.
Let me get the code actually.
So if anybody else wishes to join the Predictions League, be sure to give us a message on Twitter. Hit us up on Twitter, hit us up on Twitch, even here on YouTube, and we'll add you. But so obviously Jackie's quite happy about that, as you can tell.
I reckon some of them.
Mate, you're gonna get me clipped, mate. What is this? Rich, you see the way he's worded that? Yeah, do you know what? I got a mental image in my head of when Legolas says to Gimli, "Shall I describe it to you, or shall I find you a box?"
Oh my days! I don't listen from friends. I just really should save this code in my notes instead of having to scroll up WhatsApp. There we go. So the David Lee wants to get involved. Wicked. There's a lot of people that want to get involved in the predictions. Wicked. I'll make a list. I'll definitely make a list, and then we'll get this done. We'll have like a league table for like a proper league table. So if you want to join the Eagle Eye Football Fantasy Football, I'm just typing in the code right now. Hit that in. Nikki has actually
ordered a trophy.
He's ordered a trophy for that as well. That's up. So that'll be good. That's a good look.
The Predictions League this season, the stakes are upped because we felt last season it was a good bit of fun. It was a little light-hearted fun, but we're thinking, do you know what? Let's up the stakes.
It's up the ante.
Henry, the great thing about the subcommittee where we have backstage is everything is planned out perfectly. So if you've ever got a suggestion, put it in the group chat. We put it through subcommittee. If it gets through, it's a brand new show or a brand new idea. Everything goes through the 5 of us and soon to be 6 of us. So we'll get all of that stuff sorted up.
Okay, so there's like a committee.
There's always a committee. It always has to go through the entire group. It can't just be one person says, I want to do this, and we all have to agree with it.
Yeah.
Nah.
We live in a democracy.
Well, the way things are looking over there in the UK, I don't know much about it.
All right, I didn't mean like
kind of
broadly politically speaking, but obviously this isn't a political
sure
show,
about
so.
Jay, just to clarify, so basically that code that I've just put in, that is for the fantasy football. So you know the Barclays Premier League fantasy football.
Premier League fantasy football.
Yeah, that's that code for the Eagle Eye.
I gotta
Football
go, lads.
League.
I'm getting a call.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, and such. Hold on, and let me go and see the league. I think we have 25 in the league so far, which is a decent number for our first one, to be fair. Let's see.
James, if you need to say anything, put it in the private chat, mate. It's in the comments.
We have 30. It looks like we've got 30 players. Yeah, Jay, you are in. I just checked. Committee or working party to decide if you need a committee. I like that, Jackie. I like that. So yeah, there's 2 things we're running throughout the season. One is the Predictions League. If you want to get involved with us, hit us up on Twitter, let us know whenever we're live and stuff. And then you have to send your predictions for that game week by a certain time. Otherwise, it's nil point. Mm-hmm. And then each week we'll update the table and we'll put the who's top and stuff and so on and so forth. Alongside that is the Fantasy Premier League list. And I don't know if you can see that. It's a bit of a glare, but we've got about 30 already in. So it should be an interesting season. It should be an interesting season. Jeez, mine. Gosh.
This is why I said we need to make sure that we have a watershed time.
My goodness. Listen, Jackie, Jay is mad confident. Hopefully he'll be able to wake up in time and do his predictions and stuff.
That's the confidence, double the fall, Jay. Let's hope you put your money where your mouth is, mate.
Absolutely, because Jay was spitting bare confidence recently, and it was early night settings yesterday. But that's
I'm
fun.
moving like Kano, bro. Night.
Okay, sit there.
No, big up to Jay though. He handled the juice well. Let's just say that.
We got Jay every time. Big up.
No.
And so, yep, 21 subscribers. Big up. Big up. You know what, James? I'll type the code again for you here in the private chat if it's easier for you. IEY 6G4. There we go. Lovely. Let's see if it was. He's biting. He's biting. It's too easy. So Fantasy Football League, do I join on Twitter? No, there's a separate app for it. So if you download the Premier League app, David Lee, download the Premier League app, set up an account. It's free to do, and then you can create your team.
The slander. Oh, the slander, Rich. Are you seeing this?
Listen, just ask his boy Ethan. Basically,
Young people, yeah. Watershed is now in effect. Oh no. You're never gonna live that down, Martin. But fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you.
honestly.
Wonder.
That's the way you said it.
It's the deadline August 4th.
I think it might be the 5th at like 6 p.m. or something like that. No,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah, we play Arsenal on the 5th, bro.
5th, yeah. So it'll be about like 6 p.m. But don't take the risk.
Yeah, get your predictions in quick. Because otherwise, luck off.
Yeah, so for the FPL, that's the deadline. That's on the 5th. But for the predictions, it's the 4th.
Yeah.
It is the 4th for the predictions. So next week, Thursday. Wait, not next Thursday, Thursday after. If I can dish it, I can always take it up for bad odds. That's what we're all about.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But Rich, before we go, big up to James for helping us out, mate. Great to have you on the channel with us. But, we're going to sign off now, so we're going to let you go. James, thank you for tuning in, mate. Always appreciate the support.
James, all the best. Yeah, James is a top lad. He's not top guy.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad. For Rich, obviously, it's good to get the cobwebs off because we haven't done a match reaction in time.
It's been ages.
You know, I might do a Montpellier watch along next Saturday. Watch along for the Montpellier game.
Wicked. I'll be at the game anyway, so I'll see if I can jump in like I did yesterday.
Yeah, 100%
And stuff. So
if anybody is around, wants to watch it, wants to jump in, link will be in the comments. But as I said, it's going to go through subcommittee, so we have to make sure everything goes through the group chat. But listen, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you, Jackie, for tuning in. Can't forget the ladies over here. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
absolutely.
Thanks to everyone who's watched our watch-alongs on the Women's Euros. It's been great.
That's been great too, yeah.
But yeah, also, we're looking to get way more Palace fans on the show this season. So if you do want to have your say, the link will be in every single match reaction.
Yeah.
Now that the watershed's in effect, there's some more bluer side of eagle-eyed football will be coming to you after 9 p.m. And it will be immediately in effect for the likes of Get Amped. We have to make sure that we get
Immediately.
Yeah, so Get Amped will have a watershed, but everything else we'll be letting you know well ahead of time. Thanks for watching, folks. Rich, before we go, anything to say, my friend?
You lot have been amazing, honestly. Thank you so much for the support. I can't believe we're so close to 1K after we started last year and stuff. And big up Nate, big up JC. Because I had to reach out. I couldn't do this by myself. You can never build a community by yourself. You know what I mean? And, they've just made this so easy to do with them, and the content they produce, the banter, So they, JC specifically, massive shouts out, and obviously Statman Dad and Nikki as well joining the team as well. It's been amazing. It's been brilliant and stuff. So yeah, listen, we're nearly there at 1K. I do my 1 chip challenge, and then I can just relax.
Well, after you've come back from the hospital and having to get your story fixed,
Literally.
I think I'm going to get a phone call off Steph. What have you done to my husband? I'm not going to do with it. That's Santiago's business. That was nothing to do with me.
To be fair, I'm the one that called it. I said I would do it. I think so.
I know, but look, I'm not getting Steph coming looking at me, bro.
Don't worry.
I'm running as far away from South London as I can.
Listen, if you know anything about Steph, she will be the first one to look at me and say, "You're an idiot."
I know. I'm just making sure that I've got an insurance policy in place.
I got you.
But it's all love, people. Thanks so much for tuning in. Man. Big up to David. Big up to the UK Pratt. JC ain't the goat out here. You know this, man. But we'll let you roll with your agenda. And Hazza, we appreciate you, my friend. We're gonna shoot off now, people. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Eagle-eyed football, and we're out. Peace.
Peace.